Last time these two franchises faced off against each other, it was the Stage 5 Major, and Surge pulled off something special. Granted, a new roster, but still, you're in the same environment. And granted, you got the same casters as well on board. But here we go into Bocage for map number 1, Atlanta versus the Seattle Surge. As you called it, Jay, Surge have to back on away. And now, time for some chaos. Put those autos away. It's about to be 4 MP40s for both sides.
So now they're pushing through tank side. They were able to pick up a couple kills. Great shots coming in from Celium, but still Surge are able to slow it down. They keep control of this P3 for the time being.
Whether it's the street, whether it's the long rotations, or even if you're just trying to pyro your way through Kitchen, as Sib nearly taking down 2. The final 10 seconds. It has been a bloodbath so far here on Bocage, and we have got ourselves a neck-and-neck game. As the break looks to be possible, the final player alive is going to be FaZe, waiting for a few teammates to come off the spawn, does as much damage as he can. Back and forth we go, and Arseny's picking up right where he left off.
You hear how much small talk is from every single player. They're consistently calling out everything that they need to do as Celium is hitting shots like that. 24-15 on a 4, make it a 5. Had the potential to go for the 6 onto Bread. He's not missing any shots right now. Almost up 100 points are going to be Atlanta.
Only 4 more points. Feels like it's just a matter of time. FaZe jumping in from the skies. His accuracy does provide a little bit of clearance. See what the Surge can do. Again, not an easy task by any stretch of the imagination, especially against these guys. Have to be aware of so many different things at once, as it'll be 3 dropping for the moment, and that will be the game.
One man. Whichever team starts off on the offensive side, it's going to be the Surge. But look at the way Atlanta FaZe right off the rip are going to attack this. They're sending everyone at this A-bomb, and this can completely throw the Surge off. At least they're going to attempt to at least use their tacticals, but it's going to be a free A-bomb plan for the Surge. Now 45 seconds to work with, 44 retake, as you see Sim trying to work that late flank.
Meanwhile, accuracy, or rather, Arseny's happens to be on the fuse. Accuracy, the final player alive, dropped as well, and like clockwork, Atlanta FaZe, nobody dies.
15 seconds.
Ring around the rosy. Mac
with
just
the
above him, makes the rotation, and takes him down. A 1v2 that felt like it was 3 rounds long, but Mac able to clean it up.
And with 12 seconds left, this should be a round to the Surge. Just a great rotation towards that bomb site to catch them completely off guard. Celium does pick up that kill. He does have a 3-speed to work with, but just a great heads-up play right there from the Surge to take the lead here, 2-1.
Mac versus FaZe. Only 10 seconds. Where is FaZe hiding? Does he check the right corner? He doesn't. 2-2. It is all clear toward the field end. And now it's going to be all up to Brett. He can find some great timing here, and that'll be 2. Cannot find the 3rd. Simp will be there for the exchange, but some crazy sniper play. You had the Young Guns making some highlight moments, but it's FaZe who grabbed their 3rd. And now it's a 1v1.
He's on it.
He's on the defuse.
He's on it.
Simp's not even going to check it. Accuracy, the veteran-like play, says a 1v1 versus Simp. Nah,
Iceman.
I got it. Had to focus their attention toward the other side, and Fred picking up right where he left off from the last round, finding 2 to kick things off. Sib with the 3rd. Arseny's the final man alive, and Matt cleans him up.
So now in the 3v2, bomb is going to go down at this B point. As you see number 5, which is going to be Sib, going to sneak his way through, not able to pick up the kill. Bomb does not get planted, so now it's all up to Mac in a 1v3. Eventually it will get dropped. He's able to at least make it a 1v2, but the trade is going to be there. Atlanta FaZe win the round. Tied up once again. All on Celium in a 1v2. I don't know if he spotted Sib right to his right. With 15 seconds left, he's going to get taken down, and the Surge win the round. Up 5-4 now at match point. So now in a 1v2 situation, all left up to Celium. They knew that he was going to be sitting towards top fire. 40 seconds left, he spots one bottom middle, makes it a 1v1. Accuracy, Mr. Iceman versus Celium. He's gonna wrap towards middle alley, and Celium's able to win it. Huge, huge 1v2 to keep Atlanta FaZe in this.
It's all up to Sib and Pred, the Young Guns, in round 11. Can they go big? And Sib takes that 2. It's all on. Now to the 1v1. Arseny's hops on the defuse. Sib, is he gonna try to challenge? Can he come around the corner in time? And you bet he will!
Team, but right into the game we go. We're gonna have Atlanta FaZe on the offensive attack. It's looking like they're gonna go towards this B point first. Opens up that first blood onto Pred, and this is gonna completely open it up right off the rip. Yeah, so they already have one ticket progression on that point, one ticket progression on A. As Simp does find the two-piece in towards mid, finds the third as well. But this has been a great defensive hold from the Surge. Even with the early ticket progression coming in from Atlanta FaZe, they have fought back into this round. That's 3 kills in a row, make it 4. 2 players left for Atlanta FaZe. The first round is definitely going to go in favor of the Surge.
Yeah, it absolutely looks to be that way. Final 2 players going to be Celium and Simp. Not really on any streaks at the moment, but maybe don't want to feed any kills, given how that round 5 could possibly go if we can end up going the distance.
Just keeping the kills lead in favor of the Surge, but you see the pressure coming in on this A point now, as Pred is going to open up with the first. He finds a second in the middle. As it's going to be a third Atlanta player in towards bottom. He's going to be able to get him as well. That's on a 5-3. He knows positioning up the second. Shots onto Celium, able to find him as well. One more player on this point, he takes him down. Pred is having himself a map, 15 and 9 on a 4 spree.
Clock stopped at 11.6. He jumps inside of the point. He gets dropped. Celium, not much to reply with, and that will be the A point at the hands of the Surge. 5-15 in lives.
Usually don't see a stat line like this, but the young man's he's having a day. Great shots onto a BZ. Only 2 players were making main and 1. Arseny's all by himself. He's going to get taken down. And you see Pred, he's shaking. He's feeling really confident. Surge up 2-0.
Atlanta FaZe going to have to come up with a different plan of attack, as this could be their final round here on Gavutu. Very well might make a quick exit. A 5 versus 3 in terms of lives, and Arseny's cannot afford to fall. He gets picked, and of course it's Pred. Of course it's Pred. That's going to be 3, now a 2 versus 2. 8 seconds left. Atlanta, can they get to the point? Can they get here in time? Mac, he's the only player alive.
Just have to kill the guy on the
It's cross. A 1 versus 2, just has to kill 1, and that should be the round, and it will be the game. Now to being up 2-1 versus the defending champions. Here we go. Tuscan Hardpoint. Can Atlanta send us to a game 5? As they'll have the preferred side here for P1, and that's 3 straight in the feed. At least in terms of the feed, great plays coming in from Seattle, but you still have plenty of players lingering around Church. In fact, they have spawns now as well.
Yeah, and one play that I really want to pay attention to in this map is going to be accuracy. He needs to make sure the rotations are there, because that's what was lacking, at least the first map.
Great clearance gained there from Atlanta. Sib is able to at least take down 2. MC, he's gained the strafing run. See if he can continue to add on a glide bomb with it. Can he go for 7? Yes, he will. Atlanta FaZe putting in some pressure from the front. Celium continuing to be a menace. Now on 8 in a row. Great clearance and great teamwork from Atlanta in such close quarter areas. That's now 9 in a row. Finally gets cut down, but with 10 seconds left, you gotta be thinking about that next rotation. And after our first side, it is Atlanta doubling the score of Seattle.
I need a D1.
D1, one more D1 on me.
I need a D1.
Nice,
AG. Looking for RC's and BZ. RC's
on top.
Take a look at that score now. Seattle Surge clawing their way back into this one. A solid hold at P2. The comms across the board are sounding crispy. And now over at P3. Atlanta spawning here, but Surge not going away. Sit winning some great early fights, but Celium in reply sits over at that Godheady. He gets picked apart. Mac is there. The trade, can it be successful? Accuracy gets taken down. Still, a big majority of fights still taking place for the very valuable 20 seconds that still remains. Only 15 points more needed for them. P5 going neither way. Accuracy pulls out the SMG, and he's staying alive. Surge cannot win it here, but they're on the rotation. Sib is at next. Only a few more points needed. Are FaZe gonna go down